I want to get to another big story that we're following right now, and that's the Obama administration is turning its back on our friend, our longtime ally, Israel, by abstaining to vote on a UN resolution condemning Israeli settlements. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu clearly displeased by this move. In fact, he came out and tweeted, "The nations of the world respect strong countries that stand up for themselves and do not respect weak countries that bow their heads." Is that effectively what we did? This comes as Israel's ambassador to the United States says he has evidence proving the Obama administration is behind that UN vote. Watch him here.
We have that evidence, and as I said earlier, we're going to present it to the new administration, and if they choose to share it with the American people, that'll be their choice. But we have evidence. It's very clear that the U.S. orchestrated that.
Joining me right now, former UN spokesperson Richard Grenell. Rick, good to see you. What do you think President Obama's real objective is here with all of this?
Look, I think it was a sneaky attack right at the end of his administration. He clearly is feeling like the American people rejected his policies, rejected his foreign policies in particular, and he's trying to, as he goes out the door, do one more sneaky attack on Israel. Look, this resolution, Trish, is very dangerous because it calls upon countries to actually punish Israel for not giving up land to the Palestinians. This is a simple land dispute between the Israelis and the Palestinians, not unlike
typically, I should intervene
disputes.
here just to bring the viewer up to speed. I mean, typically, we've stood with Israel. Israel's been our friend. Israel has been our ally. This is the way it has always worked until this presidency.
Yeah, look, and to add to that, also we have decades of policy that says the U.S. is not going to pick sides in this negotiated settlement about a land deal. This is a dispute between two countries. And frankly, having the Security Council, 15 countries, pronounce on this issue is really a problem because they're picking sides and they're telling countries to punish Israel for not giving up land to the Palestinians.
So the question is, what do we do about it? Let me get to Donald Trump's tweet here, Rick. He tweeted out, "The United Nations has such great potential, but right now it is just a club for people to get together, talk, and have a good time. So sad. You worked at the UN. Tell us about it." I mean, is he on to something here? Is the UN increasingly losing its ability to affect change? And was this, how should we be reacting to this latest move?
Look, the United Nations and other international organizations like NATO just do not work unless there's U.S. leadership. That's just the fact. We haven't had U.S. leadership. So 15 countries on the Security Council, led by New Zealand, and clearly what we're finding out now is that the United States Secretary of State John Kerry was talking with the New Zealand foreign minister, and it's been happening for months, to talk about having this resolution go forward, and the U.S. pretending like it wasn't involved and just abstaining. We know that this has happened. I spoke to the French ambassador to the U.S. who told me that he was trying to work out some language so that the United States could go along with this resolution. So clearly the U.S. has been involved from the beginning.
And so you think the Israelis are onto something when they say they have some proof that they're going to share with the new administration?
I think we all have seen the proof coming out for the last weeks and months.
Yeah.